organization has participated in the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure the last 3 years, but this year the fight became personal as the disease affected one of our very own.
And I remember telling my doctor, if the news is bad, please call my husband. And I was at home on a Thursday morning waiting for them to call me because I knew I didn't have breast cancer. And I heard the door open. And my husband came in and he said, honey, we have some work to do.
You know, it's just awful. First, get over it even think about what it was going to take and do, and then I have to go tell her. And I really didn't know what I was going to say, and I went home and I still didn't have the words when I walked in the door. And
Jane Stanford, who works as a project coordinator in community relations for the Thunder, was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer following the season. But Jane is not the type of person to get discouraged. She's always smiling, she's always upbeat, and even during this difficult time, she managed once again to find the positives.
The news of finding out I had breast cancer was horrific for me, and then having my breast surgically removed is devastating, and I mourn the loss of my breast. But I am so blessed because I did not have to undergo chemo or radiation, so I got the best breast cancer news you can get.
So the road to recovery began, but it was not one Jane would face alone.
We got the email that we got word that Jane was actually affected, and we sort of sit around and thought, you know, we need to do something special this year in honor of Jane, and she came through with a trooper in flying colors, so we thought, Team Jane, why not? And we started working on the design and came out with a couple of different designs, and we finalized our final Team Jane look, and Jane was just amazed and blown away by it.
You can't go wrong with thunder blue and pink. These shirts could be seen from all over the race course. Big support for Team Jane.
They did that in my honor. I'll never forget receiving that email. I had no idea, and when that email came up at my desk, I cried tears of joy.
I think when we originally told her we had about 35 people signed up at the time, and then in the end when we told her we had over 100 and we had Team Jane with the shirts, I think she really was speechless for the first time in a long time, knowing Jane.
Seeing everybody in their blue shirts there, making the tunnel, ready to high five. Pretty cool.
Once again, the tears started flowing, but they're happy, joyous tears. This is one of the happiest days of my life, and I would have never experienced this if I had not experienced breast cancer. So it's coming full circle, and just to see all these people, there will be a cure for breast cancer. And I love my Thunder employees. They have made my life so fulfilled. And I'm so proud of every single one of you all, and I love you guys. But this will be a day I will remember for the rest of my life, and my heart is just so full of joy right now.
Go Thunder!